Right, so sometimes you would be having neck pain. And you gotta remember that the neck pain you're having could be because of having lower back issues. So the first exercise what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the foam roller and I will be rolling this back right under the shoulder blades, right? And then what I'm gonna do next is I will be rolling the shoulders down, first rolling them back and then down. And now I'll be feeling my chest really, really tight and my lats, which is the back over here. Just keep your hands under the shoulder, under your armpit, just below the armpit and feel, right? Once I'm here in the tight position, I want you to first hold this position and just tap with this finger and feel that they're tight, they're flexed. From there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go down and it'll come up. Now, the reason I'm doing this exercise, you are trying to release the tension because your spine or your backbone is basically realizing that this guy or the person needs to be always in this position. So this is your back and it always needs to be curved. So right now we're just going in the opposite direction. So we're trying to relax this muscle. Cool. So you breathe out when you're going and then breathe in coming up, right? So remember, when you're doing this exercise, you got to relax on your neck. So you're not really forcing it or keeping it tight. And then we're going to do this up and down. The next one we're going to do is we will be using a band now. And now we'll be doing a pullover exercise. I want you to first make sure that there's no hand or your fingers are not sliding on the back. If it is in this position, the best way to avoid that is just lift your legs up and make sure your back is straight. Hands right over here on the band. And what I want you to do is you pull this and you hold this position. Just a slight one. And I'm going to go back. So you can see I'm not bending my back, so it hurts your lower back. Going forward, and then I'll hold that and I'll come back. Next up, what you're going to do is I want you to just keep your hands right at the back here. And now you're holding this over here. From there, we're going to be doing a pullover, which is you pull this forward. See that? And then you hold and let this go slightly back. Now, this position is really important because you're hunching all the time. It looks simple, but can be pretty solid and challenging once you do this. If you don't have a band, you can also use a plate, a dumbbell, or any kind of weight. You're going back and then coming forward. After we do this exercise, we're going to be getting into a cat and a camel where your hands will be directly under the shoulder, your knee will be directly under your hips, and I'll move my body forward slightly. You're going to press your arms into the ground and first activate the core. So now if I press my arms into the ground, I can already feel that my core is really tight. And then have a look at the hips. I'm going to do a slight tilt by raising my upper back, or I would say the mid back. I'm tilting and the core is getting tight. Now I'm making this cat shape. And while I'm on the top here, you got to also tuck your chin in. Now hold this position, right? And from here, you're going to breathe out by doing the opposite what you did. So first, I'll take my neck up. While my neck is going up, you can see the back's going down. And now I'm at the hip and I can see the tailbone right here is going out, this direction out. Now, same thing. Remember, you tuck the tailbone in. While the tailbone is in, your back goes up. And now you're tucking your chin. And once you're here, you remember your hands are still pressing into the ground. And while pressing it in, make it harder for yourself. Don't make it easy. No exercise is easy. Gotta make it hard. And you go all the way up. Now, if you do these 3 exercises, what I showed you with the foam roller, with the band, actually I showed you 4 exercises. And doing the crunches, where you're not really bending your back so much, then you're doing some pullover exercise. This is gonna help you releasing your lower back, helping you with your mid back, and also helping you get rid of the shoulder pain and the neck pain you're going through. Try these exercises. Let me know how you go.